Good evening, good evening, good evening. Trex Gaming with live stream number 3. Another gold stream. Hope you guys are all well. Good news, bad news. Bad news, the API is still down. The good news is people keep making gold. So let's hop into the transmog farmer. Business as usual. So, there was no live stream last week because I was sick, my kids were sick, so it wouldn't have been a very pleasant live stream if I was snottering all over the place. I think I did well for a week of time. I got 32 sold transmogs. A lot of different stuff. Now the API is still down, so I don't know how level scaling is influencing transmog prices, but I'm leaving it as it is until the API is back up again. So didn't sell a major transmog, coming up to 28k total. Didn't do anything special except for boosting my wife through dungeons. Tested a few, but that was about it, and that was only right after level scaling. So with 28k extra, I'm coming up to 350,000 gold for the transmog farmer. But of course we're gonna go and see to the most important one. That's my main bank character. And then I'm gonna look over what I sold the majority of the past week, so to show a little bit of suggestions, and then afterwards we're gonna hop into inscription. I had quite a good week. I sold over 300 items again, the majority from professions and also the primals and the fish again. Investing in new markets, well, it's kind of hard with the API down. Not doing anything special for Love is in the Air event. I think I talked about the fell meteorites from the pre Legion what is it event. Before Legion came out, you could get these fell meteorites to catapult you through the air. Those are disappearing from the game, so if you find some of those cheap, I would suggest doing it. Doesn't take a lot of space, they go in big stacks, so you can easily get a stack and it doesn't consume any of your banking space or your bag space, and then sell them when they are getting rare. So let's see, 371 males. Let's increase the font size. Let me see what I sold in the past day. In the past day, I know where I stopped. It was an enchant. I think it was Frostwolf enchant. That's the last one from last night. And then we got enchant neck, drums, potions enchant, dread leather enchant, silkweave, warhide, another enchant of the Blackrock. That's also a warlord's enchant, a cinder pop, some more enchants, and potions of prolonged power. So I'm just going to pick these up. I got 4.347 million on this character, on this realm over 5 million. I was up to 5.6, but I bought a token, so yeah, I'm exceeding halfway level cap on gold cap on this server. So we're gonna let it run, see what we're getting. So all the stuff I talked about should be starting from the bottom. And if I see here, what do we got? What do we got? We stopped at the enchant. Where is that one? The enchant of the Black Rock. Or was it the other one? I think here it is, Frost Wolf. So I sold Battlebound stuff, enchant, Stonehide, enchant, another one, Mark of the Shadow Moon, that's also a wad. Silver Mackerel, Eternal Water, Imbued Silkweave, Stonehide Leather Barding, Drums, Stonehide, Drums, Cloak, Warhide set, Stonehide, and so on and so on. And we're continuing with another enchant gloves, Legion mining for over 1k. So that means an investment of 1 Leylight shard goes up a big ratio. It's more than tenfold. So then sold some Eternal Life. I actually started doing my Eternal and Primal stuff also in stacks of 5 with a bigger minimum price in the group. I can show that in a second. Sold again Leather Love Seed, Silkweave Satchel. I'm making a lot of Silkweave Satchels because I got a lot of Shelterized Silk. And also Enchant Gloves, Legion Skinning. So the other one, mining, was going for 1,000. This one is going for 124. So this is actually double value of your Leylight chart. And the other one was not tenfold, actually. It's more about 20-fold. So make an enchant of each and put it on the auction house. See what sells and at what price. So some more enchants, enchant neck. You don't always have to make the bindings ones or the higher enchants, the more expensive ones. Even these small, they still sell. Potions of prolonged power, easy to make with some bloods. If your alchemist is also your herbalist, you get a lot of bloods of Sargeras, and this is really bringing in a decent amount of gold. So enchant gloves, enchant ring, primal earth, enchant ring, eternal life, a pet, flasks. Made a few flasks over the couple of weeks. A neck, a ring for people who are leveling the new races and using their boost from Battle for Azeroth. Eternal Shadow, Eternal Fire, Eternal Life flasks, some more primal Stonehide, another ring, Eternal Water, a ring, another ring, oh, enchant ring and another ring, sorry, Stonehide Leather Bardings, Dread Leather, a flask, a neck piece, cloak enchant, battlebound leggings, all sorts of gear, Stonehide Leather Barding again. So people are farming, I'm supplying. Warhide belt, Skystone loop, even the cheap rings are selling. Eternal Shadow, Leather Love Seed again, so I sold 2 already this week. Food, Silkweave Quench, Ancient Mana Crystals and Gems, the one for 100 Ancient Mana and the one for 50. Warhide Mask, Deep Amber Loop, Imbued Silkweave Shade. I'm not sure if it's the headpiece or a cloak, but it's selling for 3.6k. Primal Mana, Stonehide Leather Barding, Enchant Mana, Gem again, a Glyph, Enchant Cloak, Eternal Shadow. This might be resolved with stacks of 5, all these 1 units. Enchant Ring, Warhide Mask. That's Sonic Environment Enhancer. I'm not sure, is it a relic or not? I don't know. The Phallic is the relic. This is actually a toy, I think. Imperial Cosmic Crown, so the headpiece as well. Enchant Weapon, Mark of the War Song from WAD, 6.5k. Tomes of the Tranquil Mind, stacks of 5. I also list them in stacks of 20. Enchant Neck, Enchant Cloak, Imperial Cosmic Crown, Primal Mana, Enchant Gloves. Some more Ancient Mana Crystals. So if you're in Suramar, pick these up. They're the bigger mana rocks, I would say. Dawnlight Band, that's another jewel crafting ring. Enchant Weapon, Mark of Warsong again. A pet, Mana Crystals, Primal Shadow, Primal Fire, Primal Mana. Another enchant ring, a cheap one. Flasks, enchant rings, enchant neck. Again, Mana Crystals, see these prices. You just pick them up in the world. Some more fish. Enchant rings again, the cheap one, the more expensive one, Stonehide Leather Bardings, Enchant ring again, graven scale grips, glyphs, another shadow moon, weapon enchant from Watt, soul fibril, that's a relic, enchant cloak, silk weave, gauntlets it is, epaulets, there's the hand pieces, primal shadow, primal fire, dread leather belt and bindings, that's combined 5k, enchant gloves, tomes of the tranquil mind and stacks of 20, that's almost 6k right here, a piece or as a stack. Lay torrent potions, even those sell, not so often, but they sell. More tomes of the tranquil mind, 2 stacks. Silkweave epaulets, eternal water is in there. Enchant ring, lay stone, primal shadow. Enchant neck, mark of the claw, and word of the intellect, another cheap one, but it's going for almost 700 gold. Eternal water, primal fire, essence of fire for crafting transmogs, lay torrent potion again. Enchant ring, binding of mastery, so almost 2.5k. Primal shadows, skystone loop, azonite loop, those are the smaller rings. Enchant gloves, this one is going for 300, the herbalism one. Enchant weapon, mark of the shattered hand, it's the crafting group, so it's going for about 9.5 gold, but it's still a profit margin for me because it's free stuff from Draenor, from the garrison. Lay torrent potions again, enchant cloak, word of intellect, binding of versatility, enchant weapon, mark of the frostwolf for over 6k. Some more fish, 100, a stack of 100 storm ray, primal fire, primal shadow. And we're coming down to the last few mails. Demon Steel Gauntlets for 21.7k. 2 stacks of Storm Ray for almost 4.5k. Spiced Falcosaur Omelet. Still have a few here in my bags. Enchant Cloak. Enchant Weapon, Mark of the Shattered Hand. Here you see it again. 9 gold, 7 silver. That's also cheap, but it's still profit. Enchant ring, dread leather pants for 27k, another jewel crafting neck for 10k, enchant ring, a cheap one, some more flasks, food, countless armies, over 4k for all flasks I sell, a ring for 12.4k, eternal water, so all in total over 500,000 gold in 1 week time. So I made back my token, and I'm almost up to 6 million gold on this server or battle group, battle realm. So I'm actually doing quite well, and I'm going to show you, especially for inscription. Let's go to my sales. Let me arrange my UI. Let me arrange it. Okay. So I'm opening TSM. So player gold is looking nicely. Here I bought a token and invested it a little bit. Let's see, revenue sales for the last 30 days. Let's see for Tomes of the Tranquil Mind. Tome of the Tranquil Mind, stacks of 5 and 20. I can't see the total amount that I sold, but like here, 2 stacks of 20, that's like well 11.5k gold, and it's quite easy to make. All you need is a little bit of Felworth. There's almost every day there is a Felworth quest, world quest up, so you just need to check on a daily basis with your herbalist. Here again, 3 stacks of 20, those were cheaper at the time. Then we got 7.5 for 2 stacks, so it's more expensive than both the 2 above. And then the price goes down a bit, and then the stacks of 5. So another huge income came from potions of the tranquil potions of prolonged power. So for the last 30 days, I'm just making them with the bloods I have. My druid doesn't play around much often, so it doesn't get played that much in comparison to other of my characters. But for the bloods I have, I still, well, make quite some gold. Got 3.2k, 2.4, almost 2k, 1.7, 1.3, and the price goes down a bit. But yeah, this is from, let's see, 17 days ago. Can I arrange a time? What was the best moment? Yeah, right here. Since the API is down, basically. So the API went down 17 days ago. So now people are guessing prices, I must say, or scanning the auction house for good prices. Let's see flasks. So if I look at flasks, overall they're doing good. So I got Whispered Pack, Countless Armies, Whispered Pack, 7 Demons. So I sold a lot of Countless Armies. 7 Demon not so much. Whispered Packs came in second. So also here some nice sales, 9k a day, almost 9k a day. Here Whispered Pack was cheap 30 days ago. Now the price is good. You see it fluctuates a little bit, but it stays above 4k. Anything else? Glyphs. Glyphs are selling slow, but it's not very costly to make if you use the right herbs. So milling down Felworth for not roseate pigment. The other one we are coming to that. We're gonna I need to jump on my inscriptor to show you the mats. Roseate pigments are from Starlight Rose, and I'm thinking it's quite hard right now. I I did a video, the mass milling video. I'm not sure which came out exactly well. Think I think Dreamleaf. Dreamleaf was good with the pods and stuff to be mass milling. Let me see, just the sales from the last 7 days. Let's see what the highest in price was. Might be wrong because I saw something passing by of 27k, the dread leather stuff. But it's per item. Let me extend it to... Might be on the edge of last week's video. So I think it's this one, dread leather pants. And there was also one for demon steel. Do we got a demon steel? There should be the gauntlets then. I know there were 2 above 20k, and let's see what's still coming in. Because auctions don't stop. Alright, let's see. Got 19k coming in, so I sold a inscription relic, another flask, and battle-bound leggings for 553. Just for people who are curious, my old flipping group. So basically I sold them in stacks of 5. So let's see here, the cheapest group. I got stacks of 1, and now I'm also posting 5 stacks of 5, and I higher the minimum price from 35 to 40. And if you look at the biggest group from 500 to 1000 range, it's 600 to 1000, and then 75 to 200, it's 100 to 200. So and then this one as well, 250 to 500 and 300 to 500. So I'm selling the stacks of 5 for a higher minimum price to see what that does. I made the changes yesterday, so I have no data on that yet. Let's go to my inscriptor. I'm getting quite a list now. I boosted my monk. Ta-da! Sexy panda. Here's my scripter. I need to do something about my transmogs because, well, had some upgrades the past days. Bless you to Mr. X, and hi to the birdie if you can hear them. I got some upgrades, so that means my transmogs are off. See, I'm not wearing shoulder pads normally. on this character. Well, okay. It's not so bad as I thought it was. So the API being down, it's good, it's bad. I did the video about it. I don't know if you all saw it. It's good if you are making stuff like me with Legion crafting mats. It's bad when you're doing real-time stuff. Let me load the game a little bit. I disappeared. Okay, here I am. So this is my inscriptor and my blacksmith as well. So Tomes of the Tranquil Mind, you need one sallow pigment. One sallow pigment to make this. I have 128 in the guild. Here they are. And also I have some roseate pigments. And what else? I also have Felworth. So I buy Felworth from time to time and I make sure I collect my world quest for Felworth as soon as it is up. Let's bring up TSM. You have TSM groups for crafting. Actually finalized my groups. So I'm going to create profession group or restock, sorry, restock. So it's telling me to make a glyph, 2 glyphs, and the relic that I sold. I don't know, no, I don't have enough Bloods of Sargeras. So I'm going with the biggest one, that's the Strazen Mark, or it's the Strazen Mark that needs 8 Bloods. Yes, it's the one that needs 8 Bloods. So I'm going to mill some Felworth just to get some results. And I'm going to make the glyphs then. Until I did some world quest and I got some Bloods of Sargeras. I think I have the Bloodhunter enchant on this one. This is actually one of my lowest geared characters, 905. I need to do more with this character, but okay. It is what it is. It's actually here, this character is here to make some gold. So, mass milling Felworth in stacks of 20. So that means a full stack, I can mill it down 10 times. And once it gives me 46 sallow pigment and 9 roseate. So it's giving me 46. What is it for Tomes of the Tranquil Mind? So 1 sallow pigment gives me a Tome of the Tranquil Mind. So 1 mass mill of Felworth. Let me see, 10 Felworth. Is priced at 567, and a Tome of Tranquil Mind is priced 114, so that's actually double the investment right now on my server. So I'm going to mill these down. So we got 46 of these and 9 of these. Just going to do it one by one. See when we get a full stack. So that's 2. That's 3. I got some Cerulean seeds as well. 4. 5. That's halfway. So I got 10 from this one. And some more. 5 more to go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, 1. 0. Okay. And 10 more. You can see it here because it's dividing what I got. So roseate. Oh, solid pigment was 23. Okay, sorry. 23. Should be something like this. If you see at this price, that's 25,950. Let me see if the bird is whistling. He's seeking attention is because I'm talking the entire time. He's just reacting to my voice. Let me see. So that's for one stack on the price of 21 days ago. That's how long the API is down. 11.3k. And one stack of Salo pigment is 26k. So that's like 52k. And then here 3k more. Crocky is seeking attention. So that's actually, how much is this? Wait, let me do this again. I need to keep my focus. That's like 5 times more stack of Felworth into the mats you get. So that's 5 times your investment. And let's see what the crafting group said. I need glyphs of the Sentinel and glyph of the autumnal bloom. Is that druid one? I think it's a druid one. I need light parchment. You can get that from the repair mount. So that's easy. That's 1. That's 2. How many tomes of the Tranquil Mine I still have on my bank character? I have 210 on the auction house, so I don't really need to make more. I'm gonna show you a quick trick that you can do with TSM vendoring. You have TSM vendoring, you need light parchment, so you shift click it and you say like, wow, I need 20 for each tome, so if I want to make 50, that's like 1000 light parchments. So you can just type 1000 and press OK. So here you go. The other way around is you can shift right click and then you have to multiply the 5 by 40 and then you get 200 and do this 5 times. With TSM vendoring it's very easy in this way. So I have my pigments ready for when I have to make tomes. So I'm just gonna put this in my guild bank. And also the roseate pigments. Gonna put these here. And there's some Isaraline seeds for here. And then this is for selling. And these in here are to disenchant. Those are looted from questing. I always keep these and sell them on. Oh, yeah, closing the bank, but looking here, still have some fell slate, some laystone. Have to see for blacksmithing. Let me clear the queue. TSM groups, blacksmithing, restock. I have Demon Steel Stirrups on here, Flame Spike and Terror Spike, but these also require Bloods of Sargeras, so that's the thing lacking on this character. So I need 6 Demon Steel bars, 6 Demon Steel bars, and then 16 Bloods of Sargeras and Infernal Brimstone. I have enough Infernal Brimstones, but I need more Bloods of Sargeras. And because I don't have these on this character, I'm not going to make them right now. There are more exciting things to do than watching me do a few world quests. Let me go over to enchanting. I know someone requested. Oh, Leche, sorry, right now I just saw your message. Hey back, I don't know at what time you posted this. Great, you're stopping by to say hi. Let's go over to enchanting. Someone requested some enchanting stuff or asked for a few tips. Let the UI load, of course. So I'm going over to default. So except for 1, 2, 3. 3 enchants, I have everything on rank 3. I need to get it from Ursoc and Renferal and Cardana Fellsong. And well, I actually didn't bother to go over and get those. But almost everything is in green. So that means everything is possible, profitable, except for the word of intellect at the moment, versatility, haste, and critical strike. But if you farm your own materials, especially the laystone shards or laylite shards, sorry, then well, the only thing you invested is your time actually. So the tomes of the illusions, those are still profitable. I have a few tomes of illusions right now on the auction house, but they don't really sell. They used to sell very well. Maybe now with the new boosts and the races coming in, you can sell a few things. What else? The bindings. The only thing that's really something to invest your time really in. Chaos crystals are not easy to get. If you want to farm these to make enchants, it could take you a while to make a few enchants. So I would suggest buying those and farming the other materials. That's how I do it. That's how I make a lot of profit on these because well, you make warhide bindings or the tailoring bracers and you disenchant those and you get laylite shards and you shatter them to arcana and then make some more enchants because the bindings, the ring enchants sell very well. Also the cloak enchants, and it's a little bit harder on the neck enchants, but ring enchants do sell the best out of the enchants I noticed, and even the glove enchants still sell. So Boon of the Scavenger, that's like 500 gold profit. About 3 weeks ago. I still sell them at the current price. Because if you go and look at Laylite shards, it's nice to have it at 114 if you're selling it in groups. Because if I scan it now, it'll probably be a lot less. And my minimum price will be a lot lower in comparison to them. The only thing I really need to watch out for my point of view is for jewel crafting. Pandemonite got like 1k more expensive in comparison to 3 weeks ago. But if you look at here, Shadow Ruby Band, that's like 10,000 gold profit, 18,000, 11,000, 23,000, almost 10,000 on the Imperial Cosmic Crown, the Cloth Crown, and the crown, not clown, it's not a clown, it's a crown, and the leather one. Yeah, a lot of the rings go for more than 10k. The rings are here, sorry, the neck pieces. I don't know why this price is not showing. I have everything in there. Sometimes TSM flips a little bit. So let's see, I don't really have to make some of these. I'm running out of gems because you saw I sold a lot of neck pieces and rings from jewel crafting, but I need a lot more pandemonites right now. They're coming close to 4k. They've been like 2k for a while, and then I started buying them and they just went up in price. People are on to me. Let's go to leatherworking very quick. So now on my demon hunter. Okay, let me first get to Dalaran as soon as all the add-ons loaded. I'm not going to show it here because I need to have access to my bank. Let's go and see quickly. Open up leatherworking already. So for leatherworking as well, I have a lot on the auction house right now. So if I go to leatherworking and restock, I have a leather love seat and 10 stone hide leather bardings. It's still calling in enchanting for some reason. Restock, okay, now it's good. I need like 550 stone hide leather and then fell hide. Do I have enough? I have fell hide and stone hide leather bardings. Yeah, I think I'm going to craft these. So you just press gather, start gathering, and then open up your bank and gather the items. So these are all gathered, and make a leather love seed. That's almost 5k profit. And then the stone hide leather bardings, and that's all you need to do, because it's, yeah, there's my casting bar. It's already crafting it for me. That's 12 to go, 11 and 10, and 10 of these are worth 3,000 gold. So that's 6,000 gold and 6,000 gold, and minimum buyout right now is 9.95, but I'm coming close to crafting costs is 90% right now. So I'm looking at over 2k profit, this one as well. So yeah, easy crafting. The also hexweave bags went up in price. I collected the almost 40k worth of hexweave bags. It's all Trex bags. It's fifth from the bottom. It's 292k on that character. So I'm coming close to 300k on that one. Don't forget your work orders, warhide gloves, selling for 30k. You get a stack of 30 storm scales. So I have to see warhide gloves. That's like 12 stone hide. Okay, and get 30 storm scale for it. Let's go do it quickly. Give it in here, Kirintor. Mage, or what is it? Yeah, it's a mage.
Be careful.
So that's easy gold made. You see from my followers I got 25 gold, 50 gold and 100 order resources as well, just for one world quest. So remember to invest a little bit of time in tweaking your characters there. That's the bodyguard that has this perk, these perks, sorry. So that is going into the bank. Tailoring is looking good. In case of the stock, fiendish leather, yeah, it's also good, but you don't make a lot of gold from the fiendish leather shoulders. I made a lot of flasks, you can see that. And my gems are looking good except for Pandemonite. Need a lot of Pandemonite. If you know someone with a lot of Pandemonite, let them contact me. I'm happy to buy. And my food as well, so I made a lot of raiding food. I needed a lot of food as well, and a lot of flasks. Potions of prolonged power. I've been busy raiding for the past couple of weeks or 3 weeks, and I've been doing a lot of mythic dungeons. Really enjoying Mythic Plus. Think that will be something I'll be doing often nearing the end of the expansion. just out of curiosity, I'm not only going to post these few things I made, I'm also going to check what else is coming in of sales. So here we go. Just gonna get those out of the guild bank if it loads my little motorcycle. Alright, I made it to the bank. Yeah, and these are older stuff that I collected while boosting my wife through dungeons, and here from enchanting as well. The enchants changed, the large brilliant shards I think it is. As soon as I got a full stack, I'm selling these on the auction house in like stacks of 20. Everything that goes above one stack. Still have my little Winter's Veil stuff right here. So I'm waiting for prices to go up again. A little bit of a warlord stuff to make the enchants, the older ones. Yeah, I have some more sorting to do. So let's see what else came in the mailbox. Oh, I still had like 19k coming in. I think it was, yeah, because the relic, the inscription relic isn't there, but I need to go farm some bloods on my dead knight, so I know what to do. What else is coming in? No, that's all. It's only the Strazen mark still. But yeah, 28k is a good start for a new week. So I need to collect some bloods, and don't forget, if you want the big love rocket, let me bring it up here. I think it's called the love rocket. Yeah, big love rocket. Don't forget the queue for the dungeon. That's up right now. The chemical coal company thing, and you get this one. I thought it was a two-seaters. It's not looking like it. I may be confused with another rocket. So that's it for a short gold stream. If you have any questions, don't forget, even when this video is uploaded right after this, it's not live anymore. If you have questions, just pop them in to the reactions. Leave a like if you want to, and tune in next time. Thanks for watching, and happy gold hunting.